Yes, kinda. I just saw Taken 3. Um, Looks like I got some explaining to do. So I had this movie down as one of my anticipated movies to see for 2015. But I'll tell you what it was. It was Guilt by Actor Association. I had that movie on my list because of Liam Neeson, and that is the reason why I saw it. And really, that's the best thing about that film is Liam Neeson. And even then, it's still cringeworthy. So, Taken 3. This is a movie directed by Olivier Megaton, who wrote Taken 2 the last time. And the first Taken, if you remember, was written by the Frenchman Luc Besson, and that was pretty good. And Luc Besson also did Lucy, so whatever. But he seems to be definitely good at action films. Well, this time, I guess he let Olivier write this one, and I'm sorry, but Taken 3 is a waste of your hour and 52 minutes and change. So anyway, I'll let you decide. So here's the plot. So Liam Neeson is kind of having a rekindling moment with his ex-wife, Lenny. But then as it turns out, Lenny gets killed. And of course, our boy, Liam Neeson, who's Brian Mills in the movie, is framed for the killing because they find her body at his house. And then from there, action ensues. I know, I'm laying on the skepticism and sarcasm pretty heavy because that's how I felt after seeing this movie. Let's talk about the pros then. Well, the pros in this movie, there's only one. Liam Neeson. I'm glad to see him have work. I know he's an actor, and actors have to continue to take roles, and I really can't blame him. So I won't blame him for the lame, well, let me get into it, the cons. I won't blame him for the cons, which are a ton of things. First of all, lame action. It was lame action in the sense that we'd already seen it before, and it was shot up close. Too close. So all those great MMA moves you really can't see, all the Krav Maga, everything he would utilize in a real fighting situation, you can't really see that well because the camera's up too close and it's shaky cam on a lot of it. And I'm just like, you gotta be kidding me. It reminds me of Batman Begins. Batman Begins was a great movie by Christopher Nolan, but the fight scenes were kind of lame, especially the first couple of times, because it was just Batman moving around a bunch of guys and guys falling down, which is kind of not going to cut it in today's world of the UFC, watching real fights go on. We know kind of what people look like when they're hit because we see it anytime you watch an MMA special done by the UFC. So at this point, yeah, really. And this one's also shot in LA. There's been a lot of chase scenes in LA, so we're not going to be too over-enthused about watching cars hit guardrails and flip over numerous times and all of that. We've seen that. And this movie just didn't need to be made. You shouldn't have. You should have just left it alone, Olivier. You should have just left this one alone. Also, not only that, but there are just moments that were not supposed to be funny, but were funny. I was laughing because I was like, you got to be kidding me. Seriously? It was that kind of laugh. And I don't think that's what they meant to do. They didn't mean to make me laugh, I think, in those places. And also, it was a waste, another con, it was a waste of the acting talents of Forrest Whitaker. You're talking about the guy that was in King of Scotland, among other movies, and also more recently, The Butler. And he was excellent. And in this movie, he just didn't have enough to do. I mean, I love Forrest Whitaker, but he couldn't save the film, and Liam Neeson couldn't save the film. They were left with cringe-worthy dialogue that every time they said it, you were just like, I'm glad this is a Friday night and I'm just hanging out and having a good time. Because otherwise, buzzkill. Completely. So let's just get to the ratings. The ratings, as you know, here in Vegabomber land, we don't have any middle ground. Either a movie was good enough for you to spend the $12 on, or it wasn't. When a movie is good, we say that that movie is blowing up like a balloon, has air in it. It's more fun. It's more something you can deal with when you do that. The other side of it is, when a movie's not good, we say that it needs to be blown up. It needs to be detonated. And this movie, although my man Liam Neeson's in it, and I love Forrest Whitaker, this movie deserves to be detonated. Because, oh my gosh. And by the way, when I do my worst films of 2015, don't be surprised if this shows up in it. Because it was really that bad. I'm sorry, but friends don't let friends watch lame movies. I won't let you do it. Anyway, this is your boy Vegabomber, and I'm out. Wait, before I blow up and blow out. I just want to say real quickly, shout outs to the new subscribers. Jonathan, glad to see you there, and definitely tell all your friends. And again, welcome to Vegabomber Land, and we hope to have nothing more but great content for you and everyone else. So anyway, now I'm out.